Hey, what's up, everyone? Good to see you all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy MLK Day, and especially happy Monday to all you guys who are watching this live stream right now and watching a replay too on YouTube. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Jay. Some of you guys know me as Herc420 on Instagram and Herc213 on YouTube, and I'm the creator of the Blissful Heroes community, global community where people can really just creatively practice self-care in so many ways. And I just want to give a big heart and shout out to all the peeps in the chat room too. So I see Michelle Marbell. Good to see you, my friend. And Stacy says hello, everyone. Stacy Star, good to see you as well. And Gina M, my sponsor here too. And Misty, always good to see you, Misty. And thank you for promoting my channel, Gina. I really do appreciate all the love and support. And hello, Silver. Good to see you as well, my friend. And Stacy says, hello, Twerking Herc Tarot. Twerking, only highlight that. Twerking Herc Tarot. That's a new name. And you guys are not going to let that on up, aren't you? Oh, that's great. Twerking Herc Tarot. That's actually pretty clever. Let me highlight back that again. Twerking Herc Tarot. Yeah, that has a good ring to it. Not gonna lie. So that's cool. So yeah, shout out to all the people who are watching this live and watching the replay too. And happy MLK Day to all of you guys in the chat room too, to all my peeps in the US as well. And just like, with like today, I was just really meditating, and just really, want to add, like, wondering what the topic will be for this live stream today with mindfulness. And just like, I want to share is just, talking about speaking our truth too. And I just think that's a really beautiful and perfect topic for not only MLK Day, but also for the new full moon placement in Cancer too. And so that's kind of like, with you guys too, with those, with the topic of speaking our truth too, not only just, with what we want to manifest in our lives too, but also with, with speaking our truth about our rights and standing up to what's right too, and what's important, kind of like MLK did back in his day too. So I just really want to honor his memory today, and just really be a little bit, mindful of it today. And Gina says, "Let's see some of you throw cards and twerk." Well, I'm going to get to that, Gina. I'm going to really address that right now. And just, with the twerking that you guys saw on, probably you guys saw it on Sonja Rayne Lee's Instagram last week. And just, and on my live stream on the 15th. And it's just like, I have no problem, being silly and just really expressing myself too, truly. And just, not caring what, well, I'd say not caring, but, just really, truly, expressing my creativity without fear. And it's just like, with the twerking thing, I'll make it a rare occasion too, especially for a good cause, not trying to really overshadow what I originally do on my platforms that I'm on, especially on Instagram and YouTube. And I had this talk with one of my big sis squad too, and she just made a really good point about that. Just really continue to do that, but also make it more of a rare occasion. So with that being said, you guys gonna see more twerks. Don't you worry. I've been practicing, but I'm not gonna do it all the time. I don't want to overshadow what I originally do too. But anyways, but yeah, you'll see me do it again. Other than that, with the twerking, I'm definitely gonna be the entertainer in me wants me to do that, and you will see that more often too. So it's I just want to really address that too for all you guys, especially for those who are new to my channel, and um, and those who are existing subscribers. And so, and Gina says, I am joking, Jay. Don't want you to pull your back out. Oh, my back is fine, girl. Don't you worry. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm just going to do it for the really right reasons, if I want to, and it's for a really good cause. So, twerking for charity, for example, that is totally, a good idea for it. I've just been really thinking that. I'm a very entrepreneur-like kind of person. I could come with so many crazy ideas and just go for it. So yes, I know you guys are joking, and I just want to say this too. I'm not offended anyways, and I don't hardly get offended. It's just like I reciprocate the energy back when you guys are joking around, talking about twerks and all that, and the flirts, and I love it. With you guys, especially with the ladies, I really love it, and I'm just gonna really speak my truth about that too. And so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And for Gina and Stacy Star, let me see what she says too. Just letting loose and having fun once in a while is good for your mental being. That's exactly it. Highlight. That's the highlight. Boom. You got it right, Stacy. Yes. And especially, for, our mental well-being, when you're just, twerking, and if you're doing a dance, if you're trying to like doing a James Brown shuffle or the Michael Jackson scoot or moonwalk or anything like that, it's good to have fun. It's good for your mental being. And especially speaking our truth is good for our mental being too. And that's a really good point you just make, Stacey. Now just intuitively came to my heart and mind too. And it's just like, with MLK, he'd speak his truth so much. And it's just, it's really powerful what he had an impact in, in our in our culture too. And it's just like, with everything else too, it's really powerful speaking our truth. And also I want to address too, and I want to give a big shout out to Jeffrey, aka Ripe Color. I know he just dealt with a scary incident, being in the apartment fire, and he got out, safely. He's in one piece, but he lost most of his things too. And before I made the live streams too, and all that, I posted a link to his GoFundMe, his PayPal, and his YouTube channel. So if you guys want to support Right Colors GoFundMe, and also send something to his PayPal and support his YouTube channel, I think he's probably still live too. His information will be in the description box below. So like for those who are watching this live still and watching this on a replay, whatever you guys are in the world, feel free to give help fellow artist and content creator who does a lot of beautiful things for people too, and just be support however you can. It could be just $5, could be 10, could be 20, you name it. Each one donation counts, especially if you whether it be his GoFundMe or if his PayPal, or even supporting his YouTube channel. And so, yeah, thank you for that, Gina. I just really want to help him out. He's always a cool dude. I met him the first time, and he was just it's like a ray of sunshine. He's a cool dude. And, it's just like, he's got that vibe about him. He's just, he's real. And so he's really cool. And Stacy Star says he posted a thing. Yes, he did. I don't know if he's still on, but I think he did a live stream today too, like a thank you video. I think it was in Virgo. It was like a Virgo tarot thing, too. And I got to work on my memory again. But other than that, as like I sent like $20 out of the twerking money I did to him just to help him get back on his feet, doing what he loves to do, all that. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I did saw the video, Stacy. I was watching that before I got live too, clearing the energy in my room, my decks, and all that too. And so, hey, Ocean Garnett, good to see you, my friend. And you said Jeffrey just signed off. I caught the end of it. Cool. Yes, Gina, yes. Let me highlight that. And she says, if you're not in position to offer any financial assistance, prayers, writing him good thoughts, and subscribing to his channel. Yes, that is beautiful also, Gina. Yes, if you're in a tight financial place, I totally understand that too. I've been there before. And, you're all dealing with our challenges too on a regular basis. And it's just like, writing to him too, sending him prayers, and even just, sending him an email too. That could be a totally beautiful thing. And so thank you for addressing that, Gina. And, I just really, highlight that too. And I just want to help out content creators who have the most beautiful abilities, that could benefit people on online platforms and in society too. So yes, thank you for that, Gina. Yes, prayers and writing to him this does help, and that's totally beautiful too. And it's so valuable as send a donation too. Hello, Ellen R. Good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's up? And Ocean Garnet says you're so kind to post this link. Oh no, it's no problem. I just like support people. It's all good. No problem. And Stacy Star says, yes, it takes a village, to support each other too. And that's just, it's all about too and all that. And hello, Arlene. Oh, good to see you, my friend. And hopefully you're having a productive Monday as well. Good to see you. What's up? What's up? And Ellen R says, I donated at GoFundMe and then got spammed by someone else, a stranger seeking it. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Ellen R. That's rough, And I just don't like scams like that or spam or scams or spammed by stuff like that too. That's unfortunate that happened with you, Ellen R. I'm sorry. That's messed up. Let me see who else I didn't see. I said hi to Silver, and she says, are you wearing your tearaway pants today? You always bring a smile to my face. Well, Silver, I always wear my comfy shorts. So, hey, you never know. I'm going to be wearing those tearaway pants. You got to stay tuned for that. It's going to be a surprise. So stay tuned on that. But anyways, on back to the good note too. Just want to answer people's questions, And just like the topic for today too, for the live streams, it's just to really talk about speaking our truth too, especially when you're asking for help from people in certain communities, to just standing up for what's right too. And I just really want to share that too for the topic of the live stream, especially since it's MLK Day, and it's just how can I say this? And this is like the full moon placement in Cancer. So sorry for the long pause. And it's just, that. And I just really want to speak how, it's important for us to just speak our truth. And I'd love to know from all you guys too, how you guys speak your truth as well, especially if you're asking for help, if you're doing a certain assignment, to just, asking for help for donations and prayers and all that, feel free to share in the chat room too, because this is a really open discussion for us to really talk about that too. And it's just, about speaking our truth is really important for us, for our mental well-being, to just, to build some confidence, within ourselves, especially, if you're asking for help, most people will have a difficult time just doing that too. And with me, and I could just share this, with that too, speaking my truth, it was just the most toughest thing. And, when I was younger and still in my 30s, it's just still hard to do too. And just, I want to highlight what Arlene says. I don't know why I'll always have my bird. That's totally beautiful, Arlene. That's cool. Birds are awesome, awesome creatures. It's always good to have them as a companions too. So that's cool stuff there. That's awesome. And so, hello, Greeter. Good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's up? Always good to see you, Greeter. And hopefully you are doing well, especially, with everything else. And I got my booster shot today too, Greeter. So, got it over my right arm. And right now I don't feel pretty too weird. And okay, Arlene, see ya. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. And hopefully you're having an awesome, productive day too. And many blessings to you. And so yes, with that being still continuing what I'm talking about with speaking our truth, I just really want to share how important that is. And Sheilah's here. Okay, that's why I was wondering who that was. What's up, Sheilah? Good to see you. Thank you for reminding me that, Silver. Okay, I thought it was someone new, but Sheilah Angel Feather Tarot. Good to see you, Sheilah. Good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Love your name. And avatar too. It's awesome. So yes, I love your name. I have to change the name, in the description box in my live streams, since it's Sheilah Angel Feather Tarot instead of the other one. So yes, thank you for that reminder, Silver, and congratulate Sheilah on her new name. So yeah, of course, Silver. I love her name. The same goes for yours, Silver, too. So it's cool. And Greeter says, doing well, making dinner and ramen. Oh, nice. Smoothies. Awesome stuff. No more Inquisitive, huh? Okay. Yeah, I respect that. I mean, hey, however you program your channel is totally up to you, too. Yeah, it's totally cool, Sheilah. And much love to you, too. Especially towards Jeffrey as well. Cheers to him. I have a feeling he'll come back, on his feet too, and it just, with everything else, and just like every, kind of support really does help. Especially a donation or prayer or even writing to him too is so important. And so yes, much love to you and to all you guys in the chat room too. And Ocean Garnett says, I felt soreness the next day and a bump. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird, because, I got my shot yesterday and right now my arm's a little sore, but I'm just feeling really thirsty and just, a little stiff. So, but other than that, I might make another batch of mango smoothies just to help, my body just getting back to where it was. Oh, well, even though it still is, but I totally get what you're saying there too with I got the Moderna booster shot too. So, really adding to what I have before, just, in the booster shot, and my dad talked me into it too. Just he wants me to be safe out there too, especially when I'm at the gym or at the wellness center. Those are mostly the places I go to each week. So yeah, hopefully you're still okay from your booster shot too, Ocean Garnet. And that goes to all you guys too. Pineapple coconut smoothies. Ooh, you guys are speaking your truth up in this chat room. And yes, that is so cool. Now make me want to. I know pineapple is a very intense, fruit too, and it's just very good for for certain things. And Greta says, "Congrats, Jay, getting your booster. Thank you for getting vaccinated. Me and my family will be this weekend. Weather. Oh, no sweat, Greta. It's just like it's good. It's always important to us to be safe out here too, and especially doing the things out and about, wherever that you need to do, getting groceries, working, all that. It's always good to be safe and healthy out here, just especially wherever we are in the world too. So yes, thank you for that, Greeter. I really do appreciate that. I'm still looking at the comments in the chat room right now too. Yes, indeed. Yeah, exactly. It's always good to be, safe and healthy out here too, and especially not only physically but also mentally and spiritually as well. And just speaking our truth again, finding ways to do that, and just when speaking up for what's right, standing up for our rights as human beings, not letting our voices be silenced, letting voices be heard, especially platforms like YouTube and Instagram, especially. Just really making your point across, about injustices out there in the world too, with racism, sexism, really just not letting your voice be silenced, especially as men and women too, whether you are 18, 19, 20, 21, your voice matters, especially if you're Black, white, Hispanic, Native American, or even an alien or blue, you name it, your voice matters. And on this platform, and especially on my personal channel too, I love to let people do that, with their content, and typing it in the chat room too, and even inviting people onto my panels as well. So yeah, I just really want to honor this day, especially the MLK Day, and even just the full moon placement in Cancer. Just finding ways to help speak our truth, speak our truth, expressing our truth too, even if you have to twerk. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So hey, I'm going in today too, and I am totally thirsty like a vampire. I'm not craving blood, but I'm craving some goddamn water. Yes, and again, guys, if you guys want to support Jeffrey, I'm going to say this a few times throughout the whole live stream. Feel free to check out his GoFundMe, his PayPal, and his YouTube channel. It'll be in the description box too. And every support matters, even if you're doesn't have to be financial. It could be prayers, could be writing to him in an email, and etc. All the support, and love, send that love their way. Really matters. Whew. So yes, I'm just gonna see what you guys are talking about and just chat with you guys. Oh yes. Oh, let me see. Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Yes, the twerks and the oracle card readings and the guided meditations are for entertainment purposes only. So I'm gonna make that try a really regular thing. A rare occasion, just if I want to be acting silly and goofy with the twerking and all that. And it's just, it was just, thank Sonja Rayne Lee for that too, by the way, too. She's, my big sister, big sis squad, I call her, with her and EQ and Lisa Smith and Sharon Lee too, and Kathy's got a light tarot, and it's just yeah, it's just beautiful stuff too. She just encouraged me to twerk on her Instagram, and boom, I got paid for it. It was just the funniest thing. I got paid for it. That was the kicker out of it. But anyways, I'm trying to let you guys take your money. I just like to be silly just because of fun of it too. And you guys enjoyed it, why not? And that's totally cool. And yes, but what Stacy Star said right there, for entertainment purposes only. Yes, thank you, Stacy. And for my team, you guys get all the holiday and birthday bonuses too. So I won't forget you guys. I'll highlight that, Stacy. Wow. Okay. And hello, Lori Gilbert. Let me read what she says. Hi, everyone. Can I ask for prayers? Oh, can we highlight that? Let me put a star to it. She says, hi, everyone. Can I ask for prayers? We had a blizzard, 2 snow, and my helper can't get here to feed the animals, and I'm on the crutches. Cass worried about the animals, but then I saw Jeffrey. Oh, of course, Lori. And if you guys are open to it too, let's give some prayers and send some Reiki, beautiful energy towards Lori Gilbert and her situation. So let me get comfortable here for a minute to send you the loving energy your way, Lori Gilbert. Hopefully that was helpful, Lori. Just praying for you and your animals out in your area and your family and your loved ones, and just sending that beautiful, loving energy your way too. So yes. And Stacy Stars says, let me highlight what she says too. Jay, your big sis said for us to use essential oils to bring back our smell from COVID. Oh, and I think it's starting to work. Okay, interesting. And let me get my blends up too. And just like, with essential oils, and I'll talk more about this on Wednesday, it's just like, I'll do some research about essential oils bringing back our sense of smell, and just like with these natural compounds, whether you're making your own custom blend, like this joyful blend or this restful blend too, it's just really helpful for us to have a cool tool to have in our, self-care practice and routine. And, thank much love to Sonja for sharing that too, because I honestly really didn't know about that too. But now that you just shared that, Stacey, now I'm going to be curious about it and just doing some research about it on it. Essential oils bringing back our sense of smell from dealing with the COVID variant, or just, the main one too. So yeah, that's interesting. I know like most plants, like lavender and peppermint and citrus oils, the herbs, the spices, and all that too. And it's just, really helps bring back our sense of smell, and also, triggers some beautiful memories as well. So thank you, Stacy, for sharing that too. And hopefully you and your sister are doing well too, Stacy. So I miss Stone Marble. Her funny presence is just really, awesome. And much love to her. Cool. I love the new features of StreamYard. I could start, questions too. And how many I could, oh, cool. I could start them anytime I like. Awesome stuff. Cool stuff. Cool, cool. Okay, now I'm starting getting used to the new features. So cool. This could be really useful for questions. Yes. And Lori says, thanks, Jay. Heading into new snow and ice boosted by your care. Oh, much love to you, Lori. Of course, you be careful out there too, and again, if you ever need help, like, getting some self-care tools to help you stay more motivated and your energy, high too, feel free to hit your boy up too. And just, much love to you, Lori, and hopefully you're safe and healthy out there too. So much love. So on the entertainment note too, how'd you guys like the twerking? I just want to really ask that. Did you guys think it was terrible? It was awesome. It was cool. It was hot. Anything else too? Feel free to let me know in the chat. Because you guys are talking about that. I would love to know what you guys' feedback was. It too. Did you laugh your ass off like Lisa Smith did? I think I broke her last week too. And I didn't want to distract her from the stuff that she does with Debbie and Sonja Rayne Lee, but I just want to know how you guys love the twerking, and all that, because I like to do it in a very manly way. I like to express my divine masculinity, being who I am too, truly embrace that. But I'd love to know from your feedback, how'd you guys all experience it when you first saw me twerk? And so let me see. Hey, Kelly doesn't catch for me wellness, Good to see you, my friend. Happy Monday to you also. Good to see you. And hopefully you and your wonderful husband and your kitty cats are safe and warm out there. I know you said in your live stream you're dealing with some kind of cold weather out there too. And I know Canada could be cold, cold, cold. And, sending much love to my Canadian peeps, Arlene McMahon, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, Sophie, Bright Opal Tarot, and Kelly too, doesn't catch for me wellness, And so, yeah, I know you guys are dealing with some intense cold weather out there too. And just hopefully things will thaw out and get warm. So, and even things get, more, less restrictive too in your guys' area in Canada. So you guys could deal with the things that you love to do when it comes to the events and all that. But I'll just pray that it happens, because I realize, I have no control of things I can't control. But yeah. Oh, okay. You said it was fun, Michelle. Cool. It was fun. Okay. Thank you. You guys could be real and brutally honest as you want. I could take criticism. So, oh, I didn't forget Ron. I said Ron Unconditional Love Tarot and Arlene McMahon first, So I said her, I said Ron, I said Sophie, I said Kelly, and to all my Canadian keeps in here too. So I didn't forget Ron Silver. I think I said his name second, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, if you didn't hear that. But yes, my big brother, just love him dearly. He's just so awesome. And so, yes, Michelle, she said it was fun. And Stacy says, do you have to ask? Whoop, whoop. All right. Sounds like you guys enjoyed it. So that's cool. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Hopefully you're doing well also, Kelly, with everything else too. Yeah, Kelly says, yes, thanks, Jake. Temperatures are now around 9 is fine, but we got a dumping of snow. Okay. I'm glad you guys are okay though. With all that cold, I know how you guys deal with that. You're a tough, 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 tough mama, cat mama. So I'll say that because your name doesn't catch for me wellness, and so I just want to be polite, at all times. And her Michelle says, Jay, really honest, your dance like a white guy. Oh, okay. That's rich, interesting. I dance like a white guy. I just have to improve in that. Ouch. Okay. All right. No worries. I'll improve on that. But I don't know if I was just. Well, my other friend said she thought I was, being shy and all that. But hey, I'll improve on my working. So, my twerking. So, there you go. Maybe I have to break my shell out a little bit more. Because, my dancing, I don't dance like a white guy, and I don't, and labels. It just doesn't really bother me as much. But thanks for the brutal honesty. And you said loosen up. Okay, I'll loosen up. That's what I'm working on, Michelle. That is totally what I'm working on. Loosen up. I think got the heart for it. I just have to loosen up. All right. Silver is waiting to pull apart hands. Oh my gosh, Stacy, that's hilarious. Hey, Kiba, good to see you, my friend, and happy Monday to you also. Yes, indeed. Right now, we're just talking about speaking our truth, and I asked people how they like the twerking on my last live stream. And so, Michelle says I dance like a white guy. Hopefully, it's not a bad white guy. But I don't dance like a white guy though, because just my friends say I have a smooth energy. I have some moves, but yeah, some people say I dance like a white guy, and I've seen some brothers, dance like a white guys too. But I don't like to label people though. That's the weird thing. That's just me saying that. But anyways, nah, no worries. I'll improve on that. And Michelle says I love you for trying. Oh, no sweat, no sweat. You'll see more of that soon, for sure. For sure. It's about peeling those layers of shyness, Just really, you guys really see my entertaining side, especially on this channel too. So that's cool, guys. Cool, cool, cool. Anything else? Any comments about the twerking and speaking our truth and all that too? Oh, Kiva, I'm an honest dancer. Let me highlight that for a minute. I'm an honest dancer. Well, I'm just an honest person all around too. I'm not trying to make this all about me. I'm just having an open discussion with you guys too. And it's just like, I don't, I don't dance like a white guy. I was just really, on YouTube because, a lot of people watch my live streams. And after that live stream was over, I got my subscribers back to 400. So whatever I did really worked, and I got paid for it too. No cap, no joke. It was really cool. I was like, God damn, my bad twerking really made some money. Imagine if I really did practice on that. Oh shit. you know, and it's just I find that hilarious, and as just like a blessing in disguise. But yeah, thank you for that, Kiva. An honest answer. I appreciate that. Yes, and thank you, Michelle, for keeping it real. I won't dance like a white guy no more. I even try not to. I'm black. I appreciate who I am, but I think I just need to loosen up a bit more. And Stacy says, "Boom, chaka, boom, boom." Sounds like I don't want to say that. No, never mind. Forget what I said. I don't want to say. I'll say it. Sounds like that Pornhub's intro. I was like, what the heck when I read that, but I don't want to get too crazy about that. That's for the after hours, live streams. Mm-mm-mm. Yes. But anyways, guys, I'd love to know how you guys are doing though, for real. And just, when it comes to your weekend and your self-care practice and, speaking about mindfulness, speaking our truth and all that too. And it's just like, did you guys are still working on, finding ways to speak your truth when it comes with your voice or with your words and with your actions and all that too. And just, really having an open discussion about that too, since it's MLK Day and, the full moon in Cancer too. I think it's like a really cool time to really talk about that too. Stacy says, "Oh, and how would you know what that sounds like?" Oh, if I could zoom in, I could. I'd be so in. This is the perfect zoom in moment. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. I am not naive. Most people realize, so I'll just leave it at that. That's another question for another day, Stacy. You now, like she sounds like Curious Minds wants to know. How does he know that what that sounds like? Curious Minds want to know. That's funny, Stacy. Yes, I agree, Michelle. I agree. She says, I'm happy that MLK is finally a holiday. It's about this. Yeah, exactly. Speaking our truth is so important, especially speaking our truth to, standing up for what's right, our rights as human beings. Excuse me for a minute. Let me burp. Stand, really speaking our truth about standing up for what's right when it comes to our rights as human beings, especially for those in the U.S. region and all over the world too. And it's just, I think that's really important, and it's especially if you're male or female, if you identify as straight, gay, transgender, black or white, Asian, Latino, Native American, you name it, you're Irish, all that too. We all have the right to speak our truth and really make our voices heard too, especially, when it comes to important issues like, with our rights and all that too. So yeah, I totally agree with you on that, Michelle. Totally agree. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you on that, Michelle. She says it's very frustrating that the Voting Right Act can't pass. It's equal right for all. Yeah, I totally get you on that, Michelle. Just hopefully that will turn around really soon too. I just feel you on that. Because everyone should have their rights too, even if black, white, you name it. It's just like what you just said there was pretty powerful, Michelle. Passing the equal rights, for all thing, and I just totally with you on that. Yeah, it is frustrating too. Hopefully that will change, pretty soon too. To where will be passed, for all of us, to have equal rights. Yeah, I feel you, Stacy. I'm with Michelle on this too. Yeah, totally. I just, praying, the day that, that will shift that around till it will be passed one day too. Hopefully I'm still here when it happens. So yeah, I totally get that. Let me see what other people are chatting about. Oh. Yeah, but yes, thank you for the brutal honesty about my twerking, Michelle, and especially for all you guys in the chat room too. Then I know some people want to see red pants and all that, and you guys will see that. Don't you worry. But it's just the twerking is new to me, and I have to practice that. Yes, indeed. So, anything else you guys want to talk about when it comes to speaking our truth? I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about or feeling about right now too. I don't want this to be a whole silent kind of live stream, you know? So yes. Oh, again, yes. Much love to Jeffrey, Ripe Color Tarot. And again, if you guys want to check out, check out his channel and his GoFundMe and Instagram, or no, his YouTube channel and his GoFundMe and his PayPal. His link, his information will be in the description box. And Stacy, she wants to know where Jalacia is. I miss her. Yeah, I don't know where she is either. I spoke to her last week, but I haven't heard from her since. But I hopefully praying that she's doing well. I'll just have to hit her up somehow too. But yeah, hopefully Jalacia is doing well and praying that she's doing well too. So yeah, thank you for asking that, Stacy. I was just thinking about her too, just wondering if she's okay or if she's, doing some other stuff too, or she needs help, But yeah, I'm totally with you on that, and thank you for mentioning that too, Stacy. I really appreciate that. Especially as a community too, we just want it's good to really look out for one another. And Michelle says, to be honest, I can't twerk. I have no junk in the trunk. Oh, girl, I mean, I'm not trying to, like how I say label people, but it's just like, with twerking, when it comes to that kind of dance, it's all about, how you express yourself, like spontaneous movement. And Michael Jackson said this too in so many interviews, is so authentic and real. And, with a choreographer kind of movement too, when you're dancing, is pretty cool, but, it's not like truly authentic, So, but yeah, when it's spontaneous, even if it just looks kind of like if someone says you dance like a certain way or anything like that, it shouldn't let it bother you too. Even if you don't have junk in the trunk, it's always good to shake it every now and then too. Especially men and women too who love to dance. And so whether you're straight, gay, bi, transgender, you name it, it's always good to express ourselves, especially in creative movement like dancing and twerking and all that too. So that's just me saying that to you, Michelle. You don't have to really agree, but I'm just really want to put that out there. And Kelly says, okay, for disclosure and speaking my truth, the sound of snowblowers, shovels, and snowmobiles are starting to get on my nerves today. I feel you, Kelly. I know that, those noisy machines too, and it's just, those things are annoying. And I totally get you where you're coming from on that. And it's just, when I on my Wednesdays live streams, and you guys probably heard this before, and it's just sometimes, the guys who are working on my front yard is just, really just making all this noise, and it's just drives me crazy, but it doesn't last for a long time too. So I totally feel you on that. And Greeter, let me highlight what Greeter says. The amount for Jeffrey, GoFundMe for Jeffrey is now at 14,888. Whoa, that's awesome. That's great news. And again, Michelle, if you want to find his GoFundMe, it's linked in the description box too. So it's under, it says Bright Colors channel GoFundMe and YouTube channel too. So yes, if you see Ripe Color and it says Ripe Colors channel, GoFundMe, and all that, it's PayPal. Yes, it's PayPal. It'll be definitely linked in the description box. Hey, Kimoy, good to see you. And she says they're just doing their jobs. Oh yeah, of course, they're just doing their jobs, trying to get paid and all that. But still, it's kind of annoying to deal with too. Just with that. And Kelly says, in my opinion, everyone can dance. There's no right or wrong way. Feel the rhythm through your heart. That's always required. Yep. I'm gonna highlight that, my friend. It's exactly true. She says, in my opinion, everyone can dance. There's no right or wrong way. Feel the rhythm through your heart. That's where the magic happens. Good to see you. That is so true, Kelly. Well said. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, okay, guys, since it's 44 minutes in, I know it's a Monday and you guys are busy just doing what you guys need to do. I am about to pull, I not pull, but I am going to do a guided meditation for you guys to help you ground your energy. But I'm just gonna make sure that my sound bowl is just on point and make sure everything is good. Because for those who are new to my channel who haven't experienced a guided meditation and hearing some beautiful sounds from a crystal singing bowl, it's just like a way for us to ground our energy and just really, take a scan throughout our whole day today, figuring out what's going on and such, and just really setting that intention to just, really ground and really just bring some mental and spiritual clarity within our day. So let me see if my crystal singing bowl is good. All right, cool stuff. And I'm gonna put this bad boy here. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Just 1 second. Cool. All right, cool. All right. Got my stick. So if you guys are open to experiencing a guided meditation to really help ground your energy and just, set that powerful attention for your day today. Let's find a nice, comfortable place where you feel comfortable and just really, gather yourselves right now to being present in this moment and to just, feel comfortable within your seat. And let me see if I can pause this for a moment. And when you guys are ready, you feel comfortable and present in the moment, you can start to gently close your eyes. As we are being present in this moment right now, gathering ourselves and being comfortable and grounding our energy, let's start to bring some awareness towards our breath, taking a deep inhale and then letting go of the breath with the exhalation, releasing the breath out through the mouth. And right now, let's start to connect with our breath in a way that feels natural and comfortable for us, not forcing the breath to breathe a certain way, just allowing it to flow naturally. And so take a deep inhale, taking that life in. When you inhale, feeling the belly rise at the same time and holding it for how many counts as we wish, whether it be for 3 or 4, and then releasing the breath out through the mouth when you're ready to release anything that no longer serves us. And right now, let's start to take a scan throughout our whole day today. And with this guided meditation, this is called the Rain meditation. This is created by Tara Brock, and she created this wonderful and interesting, guided meditation called Rain, where we take those moments for ourselves to just recognize what's going on within our whole day and to just allow it to be and to really investigate further what's going on within ourselves and really just bring some nurturing energy towards us. And so right now, let's start to really recognize and really just, take a scan throughout our whole day, really just noticing any sensations, intentions that are within our body, within our heart, within our mind too, while we are continuing to be present in this moment and connecting with our breath naturally. When we take an inhale and holding it for how many counts as we wish, and then letting it breath go with the exhalation. And just really taking note of anything what's going on within our whole day, just really recognizing it, the good, the bad, the difficult, whichever that may be, just really recognizing that without judging it. And once we start to recognize what's going on too within our whole day and within us, let's start to really truly embrace that and allow it to be, to really fully embrace that, whether it could be the most difficult thing ever, without, judging, what's going on within ourselves, recognizing what's going on can be really powerful and a pretty challenging, thing too. But once we start to learn how to just allow things to be and to really truly embrace that and to, without judging it, really being mindful of that can be pretty powerful. And once we allow that to be, let's start to go a little bit further and to really start to investigate, and to really take note of things that's going on within ourselves, not only just physically, but also mentally and spiritually as well. Just whatever emotions or thoughts or sensations that you're feeling, just really start to investigate that and just really wondering, what's going on there within you. And once we figure that out, let's start to bring some nurturing energy towards ourselves to just set up beautiful and positive intention to bring some healing and loving energy towards us, towards any part of us, that really needs some healing, or to send it to a loved one that's, we care about, or towards our environment. Whichever intention that you want to set, where you want to bring some nurturing energy towards ourselves, or towards our loved ones in our environment. Really truly embrace that. As we are continuing to connect with our breath naturally, where we allow the breath to just flow naturally, where we are taking a deep inhale, taking that life in, feeling the belly rise at the same time, and holding it for how many counts as we wish. And then letting go of the breath with the exhalation, releasing the breath out through the mouth and releasing anything that no longer serves us. And right now, let's start to thank ourselves for being in a space of awareness where we can just take those moments to just pause and to be present in this moment, send a powerful intention for ourselves, and taking a scan throughout our whole day today of what's going on within us, not only just physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. And always know that we have the right and the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time in our lives. Right now, let's start to gather ourselves and take those moments in time right now to just take those last few breaths, taking that life in a bit deeper when we inhale and feeling the belly rise at the same time while we are allowing the breath to flow naturally and holding it for how many counts as we wish. And then releasing the breath out through the mouth to release anything that no longer serves us. And right now, when you're done taking your last breath, let's start to take this time right now to just bring some awareness back into our body, wiggling the fingers, toes, ankles, stretching our arms and legs out if we need to help move the energy around within our bodies. And when you are ready, you can start to gently open your eyes. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys today, wherever you guys are in the world too, just to help you ground your energy and all that beautiful stuff too. And right now, I am open to pulling some cards and doing some oracle and tarot readings too with you guys too. And so if you guys are open to, getting an oracle or tarot reading from me too, even if you guys just want a card from me as well, whether it be, a spiritual card or a humor card or anything else too, or even if you guys want me to just do a specific reading when it comes relating to your career or current events, like politics and your environment, or just, humor, if you guys want me to make you laugh today, or just like with pop culture, what's going on in the entertainment industry, or if you guys want me to do a reading on, when it comes to, your relationships, or even with your spiritual practice or self-care practice, feel free to post your specific question below and I will get to you. And again, the more specific you make your question for your reading experience, the more, powerful response you get too. So much love to all you guys in the chat room too, if you guys are still here. And, let's do it. Cool. All right, Ellen R, I'm going to highlight that for you. I got you, my friend. And she says, could you have a card for my job search career? Please don't use the root deck. My ego can't take it. Okay, yeah, of course. Yeah. I could pull a card for my job search and career. Okay. I'll use this Elemental Oracle deck for you, LNR. So I'm not going to pull the Rebel card for you. That's for entertainment purposes only. So I respect your wishes on that. So let's see. I want a card for a job, search, and career. Okay. Okay, LNR, I pulled a interesting card for you too when it comes to your question, about your job search and all that too. And just like you said that, you talked about the ego, and the card I pulled for you is the rain card, and this is really all talking about cleansing. And just like, for, your job search and for your job and career search. And it's just like, if you have any doubts, whatsoever when it comes to your job search, just really about to wash away the old thoughts, that doesn't serve you when it comes to doubt and fear, and just make room for, for the new healthy thoughts to really just grow and prosper, basically. And just like, with the card of rain, this is really all about cleansing too. Just like washing away the old and make room for the new too. And just like, for you, LNR, is just to really, if you have any doubts or anything, if you're just have any, blocks when it comes to, just, your job search, or even just like, with, how you feel about, looking for a career that you're passionate about, just really just washing away the old when it comes to, old thinking habits, and just with everything else too. And just, washing that away, really just letting that go, and just making room for, the new too, to just, to grow and prosper, like new healthy habits, like, confidence and all that stuff too. So basically what this card is saying, for you, LNR, is just, washing away the old that no longer serves you, and make room for the healthy and new for your job search and your career search when you're seeking that. And so, especially like, with the card of rain too, if you see it here, it's just, very, cleansing, water is very cleansing, especially when it's rain, rain washes things away that, and it makes room for the new too to just grow and prosper. But hopefully what I shared too for you, LNR, was really helpful, and many blessings to you also. Hopefully you find a job that you're looking for too, especially a career. And she says, that makes perfect sense to me. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. No sweat. Hopefully that does too. I just, what I got from this card too for you too. LNR is just really washing away the old when it comes to, any doubts and fears, and make room for the new too, for confidence and to really just prosper. So yes, much love to you, LNR. And thank you for sharing your question with me too. I totally understand if you don't want a rebel card. Those cards could be pretty intense. So if anyone else wants a card from me too, or if you want me to do a specific reading when it comes to, like it says in the banner below, feel free to post your specific question, and I will definitely will get to you. And if you guys want to laugh your butt off today, that's totally cool with me. Because you could get more than just one rebel card with me. You could get like at least as many as you like. Blessings to you too, Eleanor. Much love. Let me unhighlight that one. So I'll be shuffling my deck while I look for questions from the peeps, from you guys. And much love to you. Let's see what we got here. Oh. All right. And again, if you guys are just, with Jeffrey's fundraiser, I'm going to see if I could highlight that too. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yes. Jeff, if you guys want to donate to Jeffrey's fundraiser, and Jeffrey, for those who are new to his name on YouTube, is Ripe Color. He just dealt with a crazy incident in New York City, just being in a apartment fire, and he got up safely, but he lost most of his stuff. And if you guys want to send a prayer or even just like a donation of any kind, his channel and his GoFundMe page and his PayPal will be linked in the description box under Ripe Colors, channel, GoFundMe, and PayPal below. And any support matters too, especially when it comes to donation or sending a prayer or writing to him too. Whatever you guys are willing to do to really help is totally helpful. And many blessings to Jeffrey too. Oh, so I don't see any more questions here too. So, yep, I'll still be shuffling my cards here if I see any more questions from you guys too. Well, if you guys still want to talk about speaking your truth too, that's totally cool with me. The topic doesn't stop, once I do the readings. So yeah, no problem, guys. Much love to all you guys. But I don't see any other questions here. Oh. There you go. So that's one deck down that I shuffled. Yeah, let me see. I know you guys are probably busy out there. That's totally fine too. Totally understand that. But again, if you guys want me to pull a card for you or do a specific reading, feel free to post your question below and I'll definitely will get to you. Let's see who we have here. Hey, Semper, it's good to see you. And she says, multitasking, making a mess, looking for something, but wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you, Semper. Many blessings to you. And hopefully you're doing well also. And with this live stream too, and just we're talking about speaking our truth. I was just talking about MLK Day, the full moon placement in Cancer, and my twerking skills on my last live stream. And I was just asking people how they really felt about it. And I want them to be totally brutally honest with me too. If they loved it, they hate it, if I dance like a old white guy and all that. So yes, much love to you, Empress. And oh, and if you want a card for me, like a card, when we pull a card for you, or you want me to do a specific reading for you also, Empress, feel free to post your question below and I'll definitely help you out. And many blessings to you also, Empress. So that's one deck down. We shuffle this one next. Oh shit. Cards going all over the place here. So again, guys, if you want a specific reading from me too, or if you have any like if you want me to pull any specific cards, whether you want to laugh or want some spiritual insight about something, you want me to pull a card for that, or even want me to do a specific reading for you, feel free to post your question in the chat and I'll definitely help you out. I know I sound like I'm repeating it myself too, and it's just, I don't want the live stream to be quiet the whole time when I'm just on here. That's what I love to connect with you guys too. And you guys are probably, with other live streams as well, I know that probably Debbie comes on at this time too, and it's totally cool. I have nothing against Debbie Freebird Spirit. She's totally, someone, I respect and admire, and she's just totally cool. And if you guys want to check out Debbie Freebird Spirit, and especially for people that I post a link to their Instagram page and their YouTube channel, especially they're doing beautiful things for the community and everything else too all over the world. Feel free to check out their links out in the description box. Ugh. In the description box. Ugh. I can't talk today. Ugh. So yeah, I'm just gonna be here shuffling my cards till I see someone who wants a reading from me too, or wants me to pull a card for them. Let's see who else is here. Misty says, could you do a reading on COVID for a month of February? Is it going to lighten up? Okay, Misty, I could do that for you. Yeah, that's an interesting question. Yes, thank you for that question, Misty. I was really thinking about, what's going to happen with that area too. So yes, this is a current event question. So could you do a reading on COVID for a month of February? Is it going to lighten? Okay, interesting question. Should I use this one or the elemental oracle? Current events. I should. Let me see if I could use this one too. I'll use this tarot deck. Is it going to lighten up in February? COVID. Will it lighten up in February? Will it lighten up in February? Again, a possibility it might lighten up. Yeah, I get some stuff in my head about your question, Misty, and the first card really just resonates with that. So I'm gonna see if I could draw a few more and just share that with you too. That's the heart of it. Anything else I'm gonna share? Okay, that's the second card. Okay, and okay. I have 4 cards when it comes to your question, Misty, about will it loosen up in February when it comes to COVID. I have a couple of wands and sword cards here too. And I'm just gonna really share these cards too with you, and especially for all the readers that are in here too. The first card that I drew to for your question, Misty, is I got the Queen of Swords. So I'm sensing that, when it comes to the COVID, the COVID variant strains and all that too, I think, our government is really trying to figure out how to just, really, make things, lighten up and calm when it comes to the COVID strains too. They're really not playing around, and they're just figuring out a way to just really, get rid of this, variant strain, and even, the other strains too, as much as possible. And just like, I got the Queen of Wands too. So I feel I'm just sensing that, the people in power, and it's really coming to my head right now. And it's just like they're really planning things out, and they're taking action. They're not playing around with the Queen of Wands. It's just like, what I'm sensing is, and it's just that they're not playing around with when it comes to, the COVID variant strains, and, the other variant strains as well. It's, they're making a plan of it and they're taking action. But, with this, feeling too that I sense, I got the Six of Swords. So we will get to a point where, things will lighten up, but it's going to be a really tough road too. And it's just, taking action and planning it out, and really trying to figure out ways to just move, really moving on, from this, variant strain and all that. And, the last card that I have, from the bottom of the deck is, the Page of Wands too. So it's a lot of action cards too. And it's just like, our government is really trying to figure out how to just take care of this, huge problem, I say this crazy problem too with the COVID variant strains, and the main one too, especially. I just figured like, they're planning on it, and, it's going to be a bumpy road, down the road, but eventually, in the end, we will be, we'll be grounded, and we'll be, it'll be okay, with the Page of Wands. It's just like you're gonna be really protective, and really, especially when it comes to our health and all that. And so hopefully that question helps, Misty. And, thank you again for sharing that question with me too. And that's a really powerful one too. And much love to you, Misty. Let me see, I can unstar that one. Oh, you love the cards? Cool, Misty. And, if you like these cards, this is the deck. Let me see if I can find a box. This is called the Spirit Within Tarot. This is from deck by Stephen Bright. This is amazing artwork. I just figured this. I found this deck from Debbie Freebird Spirit. She was using this deck, and I asked her where she got it from, and she told me the information. I bought it on Amazon, and I think I did a review of this deck too. A while back, and it's just like these cards are really awesome. It just has some really cool colors and features to it, even though they don't have faces. But it's just like the message itself is really, these cards are easy to read too, especially if you're not used to using the tarot deck too for the first time as well. I know most people will recommend the Right of Way deck, but if for anyone who likes like a little bit of art in their tarot deck and you're just beginner using tarot, this is a really cool deck to start with. It's artistic, and yet you can read these cards pretty easily. So I just highly recommend it. That's just for me saying this too as a reader. But yeah, hopefully that helps too, Misty, if you want to get that deck. What's up, Joey? Good to see you, my friend. He says, hey, Jane, everyone just saying hi, working tonight. Hopefully you are safe with the snow. Yeah, I'm doing good, Joey. I'm not sure if I'm dealing with this like snowstorms, but I'm dealing with some rain too because I live in Southern California, the West Coast. But hopefully you're staying safe and healthy out there too, man. And I'm going to take a sip for a moment too. And Cypress says, I'm all very intense subject for different reasons. And I wish like I would move over the hypocrisy from was going to say from the GOP, but I always had an issue with people who throw the virtue signal. Okay, quote up every January, but first, know nothing about him. He was a socialist activist for economy equality, and two, don't ever help his further mission. Gotcha. Okay, Cypress, I get what you're saying there. Huh. I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel you, Cypress. I feel you. I'm not into the politics as much, but I understand what you're trying to say too. So yeah, I'm like the last person to talk about politics. I'll read on it, but I'm not like fully informed about it too. So because once you talk about politics, it's like a chaotic hamster wheel. It'll just go round and around and around. But I'm open to talking about it. I just really focus on other things too, like pop culture and current events and all that too. So yeah, but I get what you're saying there. Just trying to understand and reading it. Yeah, I get you, Semper. You have to let it out. And you're in the right place to do it too. So I'm not judging you. I have an open mind about it, and it's just if you have to speak your truth about that, just let it out. I totally get that. And Misty says, "Spirit within tarot, can I have a card?" Okay, sure. You want a card from the Spirit Within Tarot deck, Misty? Feel free to let me know if is that what you're trying to say too. Hey, Sharon Sipe, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So again, Misty, if you said you want you want a card from Spirit Within Tarot, it's like a personal thing. I know you did one before about the COVID thing, but if this is like for you personally, I'll definitely pull a card for you. So feel free to let me know if what I'm saying is correct, Missy. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, Sempress, and it's good to let it out. Okay, cool. All right, gotcha. All right, cool. I got you. I'll pull a card for you from this deck since you love it so much. It's a cool deck. So I'm going to shuffle it a few times and pull a card for you. Ah, yes, Milu's channel. Shout out to him. He does some good stuff when it comes to his political stuff. And, same goes to Debbie Freebird Spirit and Spiritual Growth Tarot, Denise. I hope I'm saying his name right too. So, yes, thank you for that, Gina. I just started that, with the Jeffrey's fundraiser. But yes, I totally get it when you understand when it comes to politics, Empress. And, I'm not fully knowledgeable about that, but I'll talk about it too because I'm very open minded. But, I know Milu and Debbie Freebird Spirit and Denise, Spiritual Growth Tarot, does talks about a lot about that too. And Sheilah, what's her name? I can't what's her name? Her new name now. Sheilah Angel Feather Tarot. Yes, her. She does talks about politics too, I think. See. But anyways, let me focus and pull a card for you, Misty. Get comfortable. Okay, card for Misty. Oh, Celtic Sheilah Tarot. Her too. She does some readings as well. Political stuff as well. But yes, her too. Her too. Yes, shout out to her as well. Yes, Celtic Sheilah Tarot. She's awesome. And so, Misty, the card I pulled for you is the Five of Cups. And so, with this card too, what I'm really sensing from this, from my third eye chakra, and it's just like, it's really being like, I'm not sure if you are just like dealing with some loneliness too. And just like, with everything else too, like the Five of Cups, this is just like really talks about loneliness and being a loner too. And just like, with the Five of Cups, there's nothing wrong just being like a loner, just like if you want to do your own thing and all that stuff too. It's just like, if you're like dealing with some like challenges, when it comes to anything in your self-care practice or personal life too, it's always good to really just reach out to someone to, talk to a friend and or anything else, to talk to someone that you really trust. And just really just be mindful of that too if you ever feel like you're like lonely or just isolated or anything like that too. It's really good to be mindful of that too, just for yourself too, especially with this card. And feel free to let me know if this resonates too. It's just popped out of my deck for some reason too. I just really had a strong urge to share it too for you, Misty. And so, like, this, with this card too, the Five of Cups, it just really talks about loneliness. If you're okay being a loner too, that's cool. But if like, everything, like, everything else too, if you feel like you feel isolated, if you just like no one understands you, it's always good to really reach out to someone, especially if like people in this community too, in the chat room, like myself too, you always feel free to reach out to me as well if you feel like you're like alone or just isolated, no one understands you too. Or even if you like to be alone too, you like to do your own thing, being a loner, that's all right too, so. But anyways, with the Five of Cups, okay. She says everything is just shut down with COVID. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I don't know where you are in the world too, Misty, but I just hope that things will get better to where you can just go out and about and again in a really safe manner and just be you. But yeah, it still sucks that everything's shut down in COVID in your area. But yeah, just hopefully this card was helpful too for you, Misty. It's just like if you ever feel like you're isolated and alone too, it's just like always good to reach out to someone like myself or people in the chat room, and just like but you're not alone too. And and like as a community, we all have each other's backs. And oh, Bay Area, you're up north from in my area, California, so you're Bay Area. So yeah, okay, yeah. I'm sorry you're dealing with those challenges, Misty. And if you ever feel like, if you're alone or isolated too, you're always, you can reach out to me and, talk to a friend or reach out to a friend and so on and so forth. And just really just be mindful of that too if you ever feel alone, Misty. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, she says senior center shut down. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Misty. That sucks. I'm just gonna send that loving energy your way, Misty. Yeah, we just have your back, Misty. If you ever you feel alone, we just you have a powerful support system here too, like myself and all the people here in the chat room too. Yeah, much love to you, Misty. Hopefully that card that I pulled really was helpful, even though it feels like a difficult card to look at too. It's about loneliness. Yeah, thank you for sending that love. Oh, you like being alone? Oh, shoot. Hey, okay. Guess if you like being alone, I mean, hey, kudos to you too. Nothing wrong being a loner, lone wolf, that's all that. I'm just really sharing the card from a very open minded perspective. But hey, much love to you, Misty. I try to really not to tell people what to do, but just really, just share like what I sense from it too, just with an open mind, and really just taking my ego out of it too, basically. So yeah, all right, Misty, you do you, girl. That's awesome. And Semper says, I like being introverted, but even I've been feeling a little bit lonely. I'm almost disassociated from the world. I think it's. I totally get you from that, Semperis. And it's probably like when I pull a card, this probably could resonate with other people too. Can could resonate not only just with the sitter who's watching this, who's watching this live and uh, on the replay, and it's just like it could resonate, for someone at this very moment, especially if they're watching a replay from a different day or the next day or etc. So that's deep, Semperis, that you just shared that, because I have my moments where, I love to be a lone wolf, but at the same time, I like to enjoy someone's company here and there, especially, with the opposite sex, that's really, I like spending time company with that. So that's interesting. Yeah, thank you for sharing that too. And Misty says you're an artist. Yes, you are definitely an artist. I can sense that about you. And my third eye is just vibrating when you said that. And you're definitely an artist. So if anyone else wants me to pull a card for them, or even if they want me to do a specific reading for them too, feel free to post your question in the chat and I will definitely get to you. I'm just gonna still shuffle my cards, especially a thick old tarot deck too. I feel you, Empress. She says, been trying to emphasize and reach out to people to make sure they're okay. If it's getting to me, I know it's definitely fucking with those who aren't extreme. Yeah, exactly, Empress. Yeah, I feel you on that. Totally get that. Yeah, the loneliness can get to, introverts, at some point. They love the loneliness too, but, sometimes, some good company here and there is not too bad either. Because, as human beings, we're really relationship kind of creatures. We love to form bonds and be close to people, touch, hug, a kiss, whatever, And I'm not trying to get crazy here. I'm just really making a point. It's just like, as human beings are relationship dependent creatures, especially, when it comes to, affection, like, talking with someone or just, give them a hug or kiss or just, hanging out with them too. And it's just, yeah, the loneliness is, can be good, for a while, but at the same time, catch up to us, So hopefully, that makes sense to all you guys who are listening too. But yeah, but I understand what you're saying there too, Sempress. Oh, Stacy Star, I'm gonna highlight this one too, girl. Okay, let me see. Oh yes, before I get to you, Stacy, let me unhighlight this one, and I'm gonna highlight what Gina says too. If you guys want to support Jeffrey, aka Ripe Color, feel free to go to his GoFundMe page, which Gina just posted. Around the timestamp 2:26 p.m. my time. But if you guys want to also support, send something to his PayPal and even just subscribe to his YouTube channel, his information will be linked in the description box. So if you see something that says Ripe Colors channel, GoFundMe, and PayPal, there's just links to to his information in the description box. And anything whether it be donation based or even just writing to him too, or a prayer really helps. So yes, thank you for posting that, Gina, and yes, much love to you too. And again, you'll get your holiday and birthday bonuses too, since you're my sponsor and all that. So you're an awesome sponsor, in general. So yes, thank you for that, Gina. And Stacy says, pull one for me. Any card you want, because I'm just like that. Okay. Oh, you got Bulma too? Okay. Sempress, you like the Dragon Ball Z? All right. I got Goku. I got, hold on, let me see if I can make this brighter up in here. Okay, yes. I got Goku. I got Kid Buu. I got Vegeta. There's Goku in the middle. There's Frieza. There's Krillin. There's Piccolo. Oh my gosh. There's Piccolo, and there's I think there's Trunks in the bottom too. And I think on you guys is right, and it's on my left, there's Cell and Gohan. So it's awesome. So yes, you got a Boma and Chi Chi shirt, and ooh, 18, Android 18. Yes, I love Android 18. She's so cool. And Boma and Chi Chi also, they're just the goats of Dragon Ball's universe when it comes to the women there. Because I know there's some parodies, I don't know if you guys watch the Prince Vegeta's YouTube channel, or Slick Goku or Team Four Stars, channels that's really linked to the Dragon Ball universe parodies. Feel free to check them out. It's in the under my favorite channels description when you guys are searching on my YouTube channel, or you guys could search Prince Vegeta or just Slick Goku, all that, and you guys won't regret it. Or even Team Four Star. I just love those Dragon Ball universe parodies, and it's just hilarious. If you guys love anime, if you guys love humor as well, it's perfect. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, I'm starring that. That's Empress. I'm starring that. That's awesome. Dragon Ball Z Bridge is what got you to actual Dragon Ball Z. Nice. Team Four Star. Love them. Shout out to Team Four Star, Slick Goku, Prince Vegeta, Bay Team. That's an actual channel too. Yes. All right, Stacy. I'm gonna pull a card from the Rebel deck too. So, with this deck, Stacy, and your sister loves this because she calls me to give her the Rebel deck. These cards don't pull any punches when it comes to their messages, and it's for entertainment purposes only. So yes, I'm gonna see what I'll pull for you, and just bring some laughter for you today, since you're so brave and all that. And hello, Arlene Forney. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well, and happy Monday to you. And we're just talking about, speaking our truth, and just, the full moon in Cancer. And I'm pulling some cards and doing some readings for people too. So if you have a question that you want me to do a reading on for you, Arlene, or even if you want me to pull a card when it comes to spirituality and all that, feel free to post your question in the chat, and I'll definitely will get to you. So, Stacy Star, pull a card, any card you want, because I'm just like that. All right, Stacy, get a Rebel card, so brace yourself. Okay, Stacy, you asked for it. Hit me. She said, hit me. James Brown. Hit me. Let's see what we got for Stacy. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, this is a good one. Oh, I feel you, Misty. The full moon can be a pretty intense experience, because, especially in certain placements, it can have a certain effect on different people. It could be good, it could be intense, But yeah, I totally feel you, Misty. And, with the full moon, I noticed that a lot of crazy drivers drive crazy during the full moon. It's just nuts. I feel you, Simpress. He says, kind of speaks to how great and objectively hilarious a bridge is, because I didn't need to know the whole lot of backstory. Yeah, you get to learn their whole backstory, just listen to bits and pieces. I totally get that. But for you, Stacy Star, the card I pulled for you, and this is a really good card for you, and it says, let me turn down my brightness for a bit. And it says, you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Ain't that the truth right there? Oh my gosh, changing people never works. We just gotta be ourselves, So yes, you do you, Stacy. Wherever that helps, where in the ways that is for you, you just do you. Stop trying to change people. That shit never works. Never works. Exactly. Nope, it never works. You got that right. Facts. Yeah. Hopefully that was helpful, Stacy. Kelly. Shit never works. That's right. That's right, Stacy. That shit never works. Nope. Mm-mm. And Kelly says, let me highlight what she said too. She says, I can relate to the loneliness or the isolated feelings. I'm afraid of feeling a lack of acceptance. I think it comes to, yeah, I totally get you when it comes to that, Kelly. You know, I dealt with some anxiety challenges too. You know, I still am, especially, you know, from the twerking, believe it or not. It was just I just had to, you know, kind of gather the strength to do it. And I know this kind of sounds kind of weird for me saying that because I just did it already. And it's just like, you know, when Sonja asked me to do it on her Instagram, I was like, the fuck? I was like, I ain't gonna do it. And I was nervous. I was like, should I do it? Should I not? People are gonna laugh at me, think I dance a certain way, or think I weird and all that too. And it's just like, you know, my other part of me is like, you know what, just fuck it, go for it, you know, and just, you know, dance your ass off and enjoy yourself. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, with anxiety, you know, it's just intense to deal with too, because my parents dealt with anxiety too, especially my dad too, when he was in the Marines, in the military, and my mom too, when she was being a RN and a record supervisor at the sheriff's department. It was just, you know, they had to really deal with that, and they always trying to find ways to really just reduce that kind of feeling too, you know. And you know, the best thing that they actually did when it comes to reducing the anxiety feelings was humor. So it's kind of like, you know, yeah, it just really humor, especially if you're acting silly or stupid, you know. um yeah, it really just helps reduce anxiety. Yep. Rua. Semper Fi. That's right. It's my dad, my pops. Oof. Rua. No, it's all right, Sempress. My dad's a Marine, you know, honorably discharged. You know, he's a good man. He deserves that credit, you know, and he was honorably discharged before I was born, you know, because they mentioned to him he has a lot of anxiety and he wanted to stay. I don't want to try to put my dad's business out there. He'll kill me. But, you know, I just, you know, with the Marines, he's proud of, you know, serving for his country too. But, you know, he just mentioned that in stories too. Just, you know, dealing with that is so intense. And what Kelly shared too was really, you know, informative as well. And I appreciate you, Kelly, for having the strength to share that too, because I totally can relate to where you're coming from. Oh, nice. So it's your son, Arlene? Semper Fi. Yes. Much praise to your son, Arlene. Yes, indeed. And Sempress says, I think Neptune is going direct tomorrow. We'll let some of this tension and deep-seated emotions release. We'll make doing some release work and tensions for the full moon even more potent. Yeah, that's totally true, Sempress. And it's kind of like really talking about speaking our truth and just like, you know, releasing those, you know, really doing some releasing work can be really powerful in our self-care practice to where we can just take the time to really just figure out, you know, what we're feeling and what's going on within us too emotionally, and really just write it down, talk it out, you name it too. So that's powerful stuff that you're going to do too, and especially, you know, Neptune, the placements it's going to go to tomorrow as well. It's powerful. And thank you for sharing that too, Sempress. That's deep. You know, that could really help a lot of people out too, especially when they're watching this now and watching a replay. And let me see if I could turn up my brightness up here. There we go. And Stacy says, cut loose, get rid of that energy. Yep. Song and dance. You got this, y'all. We're making sparks today. Yep. Preach, Stacy. And Kelly says, you know me, I'm always keeping it real, Jay. I always feel comfortable sharing. Oh, I appreciate that, Kelly. No, thank you for that. I appreciate that. And yeah, I feel comfortable sharing with you too. And it's just yeah, I feel comfortable sharing with all you guys too, especially for all my recent subscribers who have been subscribed to me for a long time, and even the new ones too, you know. Because, you know, with new people, I trying to get to know them, not trying to share much, but once I get to know you as a person, you know, understand you, then I'll share more and more. But I feel you on that one, Kelly, and you know, I appreciate you for keeping it real too. And Temper says I was going to 4 years enlisted while in college and then became a Marine Corps officer, but wasn't able to finish boot camp. Found out that my back was really messed up from. Ouch! Oh, I'm sorry about that, Sempress. That's a bummer. Oh, that's a bummer, Sempress. I'm sorry you couldn't get enlisted or finish boot camp. That's a bummer. Sorry about that. Bummer. Hopefully your back is healing up too, you know? So that's a bummer. Sorry about that, Sempress. But hopefully your back is healing too, you know, from horseback riding falls too. Yikes. Ouch. Oof. Oh, nice, Stacy. She says, beneficial tarot pull a video where he's dancing to I Feel Good to get moving. I start my day with that to get in the mood today. Awesome, Stacy. That's what's up. That's what's all about. You have to get the mood started to feel good. That's awesome. Awesome stuff. Simper says it's all good. I was super butthurt for a couple of years, but I learned to let it go and trust both universe. Let me highlight that for a minute. Trusting the universe and yourself. That's deep, you know. That's deep. You know, when you just have that kind of faith, you know, that's really takes us far. And you know, especially, you know, if things didn't go our way and you just feel a certain way about it. I totally get that, you know, but you know, if you find those ways to just, you know, let it go and have faith within the universe and yourself, that can really bring some clarity with not only within our self-care within ourselves, but also, you know, with, you know, everything else. So that's deep, Simpress. Thank you for sharing that. And horses love them. How's your back? Some of my Marine buddies went out of the way to get through disappointment, and they called me the devil pup. Oh shoot! Oh wow, Simpress. Oof. Yeah, that's true, Kelly. You know, she should congratulate herself for trying. Yeah. Well said, Kelly. You have my respect, Stacy. Or I mean, Simpress. Well, you do too, Simpress, but yeah, you have my respect, Simpress, and it goes to Stacy too. But it's like a lot better. Oh. I'm sorry if I'm quiet reading the comments, guys, but if you guys want me to pull another card for you or want me to do a specific reading, feel free to let me know in the chat room too, because I'm just reading stuff in the chat room, just conversating with you guys, talking about, you know, speaking our truth and all that. And my not apartment, my room looks pretty dark, but it's not like night right now. It's only like almost 3 p.m. But I'm just gonna keep the. Let me see if I can pull some light too. Cool. Hey, Ange, good to see you. Tiny Trinkets and Tarot. Yes. Good to see you, my friend. She says, late to the party, but saw you were live and wanted to pop in and show some love. Thank you for that, Ange. I really appreciate your support. And, I think I will try to find a way to post your channel and, your channel link too. And if you have a YouTube channel as well, I think you do too. But much love to you, and it's always good to see you as well. And hopefully you're doing well. Also with everything else, or we're just in here talking about speaking our truth and MLK Day, and just talking about my working skills from last Saturday's live stream last week, and and it's just, having an open discussion about that too. So, but it's always good to see you, Ange, and hopefully you're doing well also. Hey, Flowing, good to see you, my friend. What's up? What's up, Flowing? Thank you. Good to see you, Flowing, and hopefully you're doing well. Oh, Stacy says I'm on my phone, or I would post the links. Oh, appreciate that, Stacy. And Misty says, what's more powerful, the suns or the planets? That's a tough one, Misty. The suns or the planets? I think they're both powerful. I'm not say one overlaps the other, but I know the sun's a star, but the planet itself is powerful too. So I think, well, I believe that the sun is powerful because it's a star. Without it, we won't survive without it. But not just me saying that too. I think the planets and the sun are powerful itself, but I think the sun is a little bit more powerful because it's like a star. It's like a source of energy, source of all life. Without that, things will definitely be hazy, crazy. So yeah, I think hopefully that answers your question, Missy. That's a good question too. I appreciate that, Flowing. Thank you for that. Much respect to you too for MLK Day. Yeah, much love, Flowing. And hopefully you're doing well also. And hello, Anna Banana. Good to see you, my friend. And oh, you're welcome, Ange. I'll try to find a way to post your channel too, and when I find it and all that. And so, yes, much love to you, Ange. Oh, bummer. I'm gonna send some healing energy towards you, Flowing. Since you're dealing with dizziness and headache and all that. So I'm gonna send that beautiful energy towards you, Flowing. Just really set that beautiful intention to bring some healing energy your way. Hopefully that was helpful, Flowing. And much love to you, my friend. Hopefully you feel better too. Oh, I see. Yeah. I totally, my bad on that. And I just like to put it on slow mode so I could get to people's questions, if the chat room goes pretty quick. So I put it under a minute with the slow mode. I want to put it like longer than that. But yeah, sorry if you're experiencing troubles with that too. I just want to make sure that, I get to everyone's questions, without missing them. We love you too, Flowing. Just hopefully you feel better, Oh, you got electric goosebumps. Oh, wow. It could be the rock. All jokes aside, though, Sampras, you might felt someone's electric energy. That's really interesting. Just beautiful that you guys are sending this love your way. Yep, the rock. The little electrifying man in sports entertainment. He probably felt his energy, Sampras. Since it's 2 hours in, you guys, I could willing to pull a card for you guys too. I'm going to do one more. So if you guys want me to pull a card for you, for anyone who is still watching and watching watching a replay too, I would love to pull a card for you. Or if not, I can just pull a card for the collective and things on a really good note too. Because I know it's 2 hours in, and I know you guys are busy, doing your thing. So if you want me to pull a card for the collective, or just or if anyone else wants a card too, feel free to let me know, and I'll definitely will get to you. Thank you for the support, Gina. Appreciate that. Much love. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, nice, nice. Let me highlight that, Kelly. And she says, shameless plug, Tiny Trinkets joining me on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, talking about trust. Hope you're able to join us. Yes. Thank you for sharing that, Kelly. And again, guys, if you guys are a moderator, or if you guys are just, like to just say, you have a YouTube channel too, feel free to post your YouTube channel in the chat room too, so people can find you and subscribe to you and see what you're all about when it comes to your content. And again, guys, you guys could share what's, uh, share what you're working on too. Like with Kelly, you're more than welcome to share what you're doing on your channel too. With your channel, with the shameless, with your collaboration with Ange. I'm going to look forward to seeing that too on Wednesday. So it's going to be pretty cool. Thank you for sharing that, Kelly. It's so awesome. And he says, thanks, Jay, for always making a comfortable space for us to share safely. Oh, no problem, Kelly. You're always welcome to share when it comes to your content, what you're doing for your channel, and so on and so forth. You're always welcome to share that. And that goes to all you guys too, who are content creators and who have a YouTube channel. So yes, I saw your question, Anna Banana, and she wants a card. But which kind of card do you want, though? That's I really want to know. So you want a rebel card? You want to laugh? You want me to pull a spiritual card too? Feel free to let me know, Anna. You'll be a little bit more specific, so I could pull a card for you that's what you're feeling, what you're vibing towards. So let me see what Anna says. What Anna says when it comes to her card. You want me to pull from? Want me to pick, or what kind of card you want me to pull for you, or you want me to pick? Feel free to let me know, Anna. Then after you, then I'll probably will pull a card for the collective and in the live stream. Thank you for posting her channel, Gina. If you guys want to check out, let me see if I can highlight that. Yeah, Gina's channel too. I mean, Andrew's channel, Tiny Trinkets and Tarot. Gina just posted a link to her channel. So if you guys want to check her out, it's in the chat room too. And thank you again, uh, for sharing her information, her channel, Gina. I appreciate that. Okay, spiritual. Okay. You want a spiritual card. Let me highlight that. And I got you, Kelly. I highlight that too. You want an oracle card too. Yes, I'll do Anna and Kelly, and I'll pull a card for the collective. That'll be my last two. So yes, I got you guys. Yes, thank you for sharing Angie's channel, Gina. Yes, Gina's gonna get that pay. Yes, she is making that money. Yes, indeed. She gets holiday and birthday bonuses too for being the sponsor. Yeah, I got time for you too, Sempress. I got you. I got you. So I got Anna, Sempress, and well, Anna, Kelly, and Sempress. So yes, those three, and then I'll do the Carter Collective. So yes, I got you guys. So let me put that there. All right, cool. Spiritual. Yep. Spiritual. Just wondering if ideas roaming through my head are spiritual. Spirit talking to me. Okay. But first, let me get some swig of water. Thirsty up in these streets. All right. Let me see what we have for you, Anna Banana. Let's see. You say you got posted after Kelly. Oh, you're gone again, Gina? All right, you do what you got to do, Gina. Much love to you. So she's wondering if current ideas are rolling through my head are spiritual or spirit talking to me. Okay, spirit talking to her when it comes to her idea. Let me see what we got. Oh shit. Let me see what we got here. Okay, Anna Banana. I pulled a card that just flew out of my deck, and I'm just gonna really connect with this because I, really truly feel this right now for you, from the Oracle deck card I pulled, and I got the Snow card for you, Anna Banana. And this is just like what Spirit is trying to tell you, is just to really be gentle with yourself when it comes to your ideas. I think your spirit guides are really just trying to really just, be with you at this time. And it's just like they want you to just be gentle with yourself with the ideas that you're getting too. How can I say think? I just sense or feel that, your spirit guides just want you to really just, take the pressure off you too, and just really bring some gentleness towards your spirituality and towards you too. And so, when it comes to ideas too, to answer your question, I think your spirit guides wants you to be gentle with yourself too. Maybe if I don't know if you're into your head a lot too when it comes to the ideas, but they just really want you to really be gentle with yourselves and really just bring some gentle energy towards your ideas and towards yourself, especially. Just letting the information flow freely, not and let it flow through you basically when it comes to with spirit. So hopefully, this makes sense for you on a banana. It's just like, with your spirit guides, they just want you to just take the pressure off you to just not get out of your own way when it comes to, you know, ideas, and just to really just be gentle with yourself, and just, you know, be gentle with yourself, and just how can I say it, and bring some gentle nature energy towards you too. And so hopefully this makes sense, Anna. And you know, as I don't know if you could see the picture of a rabbit too, because this really, rabbits is really a symbol of just fertility and, you know, um, softness too. And it's just, you know, they, your spirit guides wants you to just really be, you know, gentle with yourself, especially when it comes to, you know, any ideas, you know, that you have to just really be gentle with yourself, not to think too much of certain things, you know, just really be gentle with yourself, and really letting the information come to you naturally, basically. So hopefully this helps, you know, Anna Banana. And she says, trying to figure out them thoughts are just my convenience or spirit tell me it's what I need. Still confused, but less stressed about it. Yeah, I totally get you on that too. And it's just like, you know, with this card that I pulled for you too, it's just to really be gentle with yourself when it comes to, you know, trying to figure things out. If you're thinking too much or thinking a lot, you know, if it's just, you know, it's just like hurting you in some ways too. It's just to really be gentle with yourself. You know, just like when you're connected with spirit, you know, the ideas will come to your head, you know, like, or come to you just like that once you just allow it to flow naturally. Hey, Pete's been sunning, and you know my shirt is Dragon Ball Super. I'm not going to stand up because I'm just doing some readings right now, but I'm glad you like the shirt too. And it's just like it has all the characters of Dragon Ball Z and all that too. And hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, exactly. Spirit will never let you down, Anna. That's what flowing says too. And you know, just be gentle with yourself. You know, with the ideas, not to overthink too much. You know. So hopefully that was helpful, Anna Banana, and many blessings to you. And the next person I have is Kelly. She says, throw an oracle card for me, Jay, please, if you have time. Of course, I got you. Let me shuffle this card again. Oracle card for Kelly. Kelly, anything for Kelly? Oh, oh, okay. All right, Kelly, I got an interesting card for you, my friend. And the card that I have is the Gravity card. And so for you, Kelly, and what you can take from this message is just to really find ways to ground your energy. You know, if and just like I know it's difficult for you to be in nature right now, but whichever way that you can help you ground your energy, especially you know with meditation, is so helpful. And when we ground our energy, we find that center of gravity, it just really helps us, being grounded, and just really find some that, clarity for us too, especially for our self-care and spiritual practice too. And like you see here with the planets and the butterflies and the creatures surrounding this woman too, and just helping her ground her energy. And just like for you, Kelly, and what you can take from this card is just to really find ways to really just ground your energy, in your own way. And this is a beautiful image too. If you can see the animals there too. I believe I see a cat there. See a cat or a dog too. I don't know if I can see it there too, Kelly. If I could move that around. It's a beautiful image of the animals. It's just to really find ways to really help you ground your energy. So hopefully that message was helpful, Kelly, and many blessings to you. And hopefully the card I pulled too for you, Anna was helpful as well about being gentle with yourself, not overthinking about certain ideas. And so I believe Sempress is next. So Sempress, if you're still here, you want me to pull a specific card for you or do a specific reading? Feel free to let me know too, because you're my last person to do. And after that, I'll pull a card for the collective. Yeah, that's basically what that card I pulled for you said. It's just to really take the pressure off yourself if you have a lot on your plate, because I sensed that too with that card. And it's just like, just really just be gentle with yourself if you have too much on your plate. Okay, Sempress, I don't know which card you want me to pull for you, like a spiritual or you want a humorous one too, or anything else. Any kind of card you want me to pull for you, feel free to let me know in the chat room too. Because you're my last person to pull for, and I just love to help you out. So if you want me to pull like a humorous card, like you want a rebel or spiritual or grateful AF card, or if you want a uh, spiritual oracle card as well. Oh, from the decks I'm using too. That's fine. Okay, let me star that for a moment. Okay. Let's see. Gotcha. Okay. Let me unhighlight that. Okay, so I get to pick. I have a feeling I should pull a rebel card for you. I don't know why, but I'm just feeling to pull that one for you, Cerberus. So. More serious and spiritual. In Saturn, and return told me to be an adult right now. Okay. Wow, that's awesome, Anna Banana. That's awesome. Okay, a spiritual card. Okay. Yeah. Highlight that. Okay. I think I'll use the Art of Attention deck for you, Sempress. So let me see if I could pull this one else. See what we have here. Okay, so Sempress. Sempress, healing conjure message for her. Okay, Sempress, I pulled an interesting card for you. Let me see if I can stretch my arms out for a minute. And a card that I pulled from the Art of Attention Yoga Healing cards for you, Sempress, is the card of relationship. If you can see it here. And this card says to practice right relationship to all that is. And it's just like, this is a card that's saying you really just continue to develop that relationship that you have with life too, and especially, for your self-care practice and spiritual practice and routine. And just like, with relationships, and I think Teal Swan said this, at best, life is all about relationships. And it's just like for you, Sempress, is just to continue to develop that, and that kind of relationship with life in so many ways, with your self-care and spiritual practice and routine, wherever that may be for you too. And it's just, really figure that out when it comes to, developing and establishing and practicing those kind of relationships, when in your self-care and your spiritual practice and routine. And so Sempress says that super resonates. Oh, I'm glad. I'm just trying to help out too. I'm glad it resonates with you too, Sempress. And it's just like, with relationships, life is really all about relationships with ourselves, other people, our environment, so on and so forth. And for you, Sempress, it's just to really find ways to really practice that relationship with life too, in so many ways in your self-care and spiritual practice. And so, with that being said, Sempress, hopefully you love the image too, the artwork. You see the crystals here too, and all that too, and just it's awesome stuff here too with the Art of Attention Yoga Healing cards. It's like a yoga oracle deck too, and it's really cool. And many blessings to you, Sempress, and much love. And so we got that down. And so, yes, thank you for that, Sempress. And I'm going to pull a card for the collective today. And I'm going to share a message for anyone who is watching this on the replay and all that beautiful stuff too. And for those who are still watching this live, you know, yeah, exactly, Sempress. If you want to start your YouTube channel, just, be open to that and receive and giving and adapting all that. So yes, go for it if you want to start your YouTube channel, Sempress. And thank you, Misty, for saying that too. She says Jay is awesome in helping us. Oh, I just love helping you guys in so many ways when it comes to, to pull a card for you or hooking you up with essential oils or sharing a mindfulness practice too. I just love helping you guys out with that when it comes to, those kind of things, those kind of practices and all that stuff too, especially in this spiritual and wellness communities is also, and creative communities too. So no sweat, no sweat. I haven't pulled a card for the collective yet, Michelle. So, glad, I love to help you guys out too. And much love to all you guys in the chat room too, who are still here. So pull a card for the collective and see what we can get. So, yeah. My jacket here. There you go. That's why I feel uncomfortable. All right, see, pull a card for the collective and see what we can get. You're welcome, Kelly. Glad you're hanging out with me too, and all of us in the chat room too. Much love, my friend. Yes. Interesting. Most interesting. All right, guys. I pulled an interesting card for the collective today. And the card that I pulled, and this, especially, for the full moon placement in Cancer and for, MLK Day, is just to really, practice compassion in our self-care practice and spiritual practice and routine. And so with this card, as guys, as you can see in this live stream, is just for us to really, show compassion and be a force of compassion, in our self-care and spiritual practice and routine. And just like, when we show compassion, not only ourselves, but for, other people too, when we be that example, speaking our truth, standing up for what's right, and really just, standing up for equality and all that, and everything else. We're just be that force of compassion. And just like for us, especially for those who are watching this card and watching the replay, it's just to be that force of compassion in your self-care and spiritual practice and routine in your own way. Especially you can see it too with that picture of the Buddha and everything else too. And so, yeah. And Flowing says, beautiful card, love and peace to all. Yeah, exactly. Glad you love the card, Flowing. And it's a beautiful image of the Buddha too, and the flowers and all that as well. So it's cool stuff here too, guys. Just be that beautiful force of compassion in our self-care and spiritual practice and routine. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this message for the collective was helpful, especially for today's full moon placement in Cancer and MLK Day too. And that concludes with the Mindful Monday Intuitive readings. I kind of went a little bit overboard, but I love to help you guys out too. But I always try to keep my live streams around that 2 hour range too. So if I'm like go from 2 hours and 30 minutes, that's totally fine. I'm cool with that, but I don't want to try to get to 3, and that's too much. But anyways, much love to all you guys who are still here and hanging out with me, hearing me talk, about speaking our truth and being open to getting a reading too for me, and talking about my twerking skills that need improvement and all that. Need to loosen up and not dance like a white guy. I'm not offended by it. I just like, that's a really key note, just to remember, just to loosen up. But anyways, I just appreciate all you guys' support too, and especially all my subscribers here on YouTube and my followers on my personal Instagram page too, Work420. Just love you guys so much. And again, guys, I will be going live on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys will catch me on Wednesdays live stream on this channel, and on Wednesdays and on Saturdays too. On Wednesdays for the Wellness Wednesday Solutions live streams, and on Saturdays for the Nerdy Lounge Table Talks live streams too. What's up, Sharon? I didn't know you were here. What's up, big sis? Much love. What's up, big sis? Good to see you. You're just popping out of nowhere. You're just ninja watching, so it's all good. Much love. I made your sister laugh last week too, Lisa. I think she'll tell you more about it tomorrow. But anyways, guys, before I log out, I just want to say I'm going to highlight what Gina just posted. It's just like, if you guys want to show support for Jeffrey Ripe Color Tarot, feel free to go to his GoFundMe page. It's linked in the description box below, and you can find it under how you say it, Ripe Colors channel, GoFundMe and PayPal, I believe. I think I put it under there. I'll make sure if I didn't put that there, I'll do it again. But if you guys want to show support for Jeffrey, send a donation or even write it to him too, by, sending something to his GoFundMe page or to his PayPal, or even just subscribing to his channel or reaching out to him through email, just to send him prayers. That's any support really matters and helps him, Jeffrey, get back on his feet too. And much love to all you guys in here too. And you're just lurking, Sharon. All right, cool, no problem. And again, guys, I think the Soul Sisters Tarot will be going live at 6:30 p.m. too, Pacific time. So they'll be going live tonight, I believe, around 6:30 p.m. If you guys want to check out their channel too, the Soul Sisters Tarot. Their channel will be linked in the description box, as well as Sharon Lee's channel, Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, the Nasty Woman's Tarot channel. They'll be going live for the Tarot Lounge Tuesdays tomorrow. So it's going to be a fun place for anyone who wants to laugh and get a reading and have a good time, especially when I pass out the drinks and stuff too. I think I have more services that I have to really reveal too. Tomorrow I have a feeling about that. But anyways, I just want to say much love to all you guys too. And for those who are watching the replay too, much love to all of you. If you guys want to stay connected with me or send a donation or even just check out my Amazon wish list or inquire my services, when it comes to self-care and wellness, if you guys want to book a Oracle Tarot reading with me or just you want to participate in a Super Heroic Flow class too, feel free to check out my link tree that's pinned in the chat, but also will be in the description box below if you guys are watching the replay. Ooh, that is a mouthful what I said there. Anyways, guys, much love, and I will see you guys around probably on the Soul Sisters Tarot channel, on the Nasty Women's Tarot channel, and anyone else who is going live too. And much love, guys. Peace and namaste. And may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I'll see you guys around. Much love. Peace.